can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when in Rome. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Los Angeles Rams.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go here in Inglewood. Across the 20, they'll knock him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Get a 20.
The motion man is Nakua. Off play action. It's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
And
a big play right out of the gate on the first play. 39 yards.
Line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Back to throw is Stafford. That's caught by Puka. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, 54. Set. Blue 60. Alert. 32.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ready, get. Here we go, set. Liking.
Right to the air goes Daniels. Short one there. He's got Ertz. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Moving left. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And it's 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Throwing is Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, with 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hold the ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Crack all 80. Ready?
Now Daniels. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Daniels gonna throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's gonna wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
Let's go! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that.
And he'll take it on in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, this is Blake Corum. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 29. Here's second down and 5.
Set. 280.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Stafford now on third down. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Yards on the play.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Alert!
Throwing again is Stafford. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. They're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
On first down, Daniels. Right side, catch made by McCord. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. That would qualify as an angry run, powering his way forward. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ready, ready?
Krosky Merritt to run again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Red! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Daniels. Pass complete to Noah Brown. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Ready?
There's a run left side, and Krosky Merritt. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
70 Timberwolves.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Rodriguez trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. And the Commanders will use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Ready? Stop tracking, 18.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's in. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Moody's extra point is good. The Commanders move out on time, 14-0.
Rams, nothing. Jake Moody to kick
I
off.
miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm on the.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Corum. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab up. Then get to the front.
Set.
On first down, Stafford. Open man, that's Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 16
yards on the game, and a quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38-yard line.
Ready. 280. Zebra.
The shotgun snaps to Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's now
2nd and 10.
Set. What do you have?
Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll give to Krosky Merritt running left. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Right back to Krosky Merritt. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Japanese Timberwolves.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll go up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Johnny Lions.
And a run. Here's Krosky Merritt. Not much to speak on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Throwing now. Daniel. That pass taken in by McCoy. And he will get into the end zone. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Commanders 21, Rams nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Corum. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Set. Lady. Zebra.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Stafford now on 2nd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Looking middle, and he's got Brown. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 15-yard pickup there. Good for Commanders' 1st down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
A run out of the gun, Krosky Merritt, and they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Washington.
Krosky Merritt is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Commanders are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Corum. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So, we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Zero.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to let this one go deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
A give, and here comes Williams. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Set. 280. 20 hot.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been bringing the fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
He goes set. Blue 60. 20 hot.
Stafford to throw it. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. The Commanders stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Corum. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Through to right, past the 30. And he is out of bounds. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Right back to Williams. They connect again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Toby Parkinson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Ready.
Stafford to throw again. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
A loss of 2.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 45-yard line.
Tag! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Hut, hut.
Daniels now on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Throwing is Daniel. That's out to Brown, right side, complete.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
On second down, it's Daniel. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran Zach Ertz that time. And third down coming up.
3 yards to go.
Deputy. Cowboy 80.
To the air again is Daniel. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Moody's extra point is good. And the Commanders keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Corum. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A first down throw for Stafford. He'll look middle and get this one to Parkinson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
37-yard line.
Set.
On first and 10, Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
48-yard line.
32.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Pass is caught left side. That's Parkinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Rams use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
On first down, Daniel. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Number 17, Terry McLaurin. A gain of 13 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. Then there's only me.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. Turn up past the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 on their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on. Set. Liking 18.
Throwing right away is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
Daniels looking to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Goff now looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play And that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games, too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they got to find someone.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 40 yards out. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you...
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, 62 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. The game at 7. Jake Moody. So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. A solid stiff arm. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, here's Gone. And this one too low.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat? Like the guys
I like
that.
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
That's good.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football.
The 11-yard line.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Goff throwing again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams hauling that one in from Jared Goff. And the Lions have taken the lead. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
For the extra point.
Now the try here for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Lions 14, Commanders 7.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
past the 20 to about the 22.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
They're looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Lions 21, Commanders 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Will take over first and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field.
And shutting the ball down open field. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Here's Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
This is a half of not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Here's second and 10.
Come on. Hit. 19, 18. Go.
Now Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, 52 yards. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Moody good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
14.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So still 14 yards to go. Second down.
What? 76. Kill him. Hey, kill. Super one.
Back to throw. Gone. He's going to air one out. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Martin. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
To the air goes Daniels. Open man is Noah Brown. And bulldozing his way through. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
23 yards. First down, Washington.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now is Daniels. Urtez at left side.
Daniels pass.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Looking for the corner, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Moody good with an extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
There's Goff. That's complete to the Porter. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10.
Gibbs swing ahead. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And that will be incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football.
The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The drive begins with a carry by Krosky-Merritt. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. By that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
2nd and 6. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half.
Lions 21.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll be right down at about the 26-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First down. First and 2.
Here's Goff.
26-yard line.
And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have retaken a third quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
First and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know, heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it?
Touchdown, Washington! Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in this third quarter. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead.
28.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead. That could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
At the 40-yard line.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ric Flair.
Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw is Goff. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be fourth down. And his kick is no good. Oh, by the slimmest of margins, he missed it wide to the left. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs to make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with a football.
Second and 11. Open man is Samuel, complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Let's go.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19.
On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the Lions' 37-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Daniels looking to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready,
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Red. Viking 18. Go.
Krosky Merritt is in. Touchdown, Washington.
The ball carrier. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point try now for Moody. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Commanders 38, Lions 28.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Well, now how about this return? And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now it's gone. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. Now Goff looking to change the play. Back to throw now on 1st down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Well, he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming out.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
25 seconds to go. A must recover if they're going to have any chance. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.